Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming back to Dale Chanel's 48's World, where we do the bold and the beautiful recaps and reviews of daily episodes. We're going to get right on into it today. It was kind of lackluster. They had Bozo the Clown up in there, Black Widow, of course, Spencer Man, Mom and Papa Bear, Forrester, and I think that was about it. Oh, and Spencer Man. So we get on to the first scene. We have Black Widow is not trying to accept what her grandfather, Papa Bear, is telling her. She's also wondering, is it something else he's not telling her about this proposition? Then we have Mama Bear and Spencer Man are uh, having their own little talk in the next room, and they're wondering what Papa Bear and Black Widow are talking about and why they talking so long and intense looking. Because they're peeping out the door, looking at whoever they can put their eyes on. What Spencer Man is pretty much watching Black Widow, and Mama Bear is watching both of their demeanor and their body language while they talk amongst themselves. Then we have Bozo the Clown takes a visit from my sweet Katie. She's come over there and she's pretty much, I think little Will was supposed to have came with her. So Bozo the Clown could have got some bonding time with the little man, his little brother and all this kind of stuff. So he wasn't feeling well or he was just acting a total horror. And my sweet Katie said, he need to take a nap. That's what he need to do. So she went over there to visit Bozo the Clown at his house. And they both get around talking about Mama Bear. And of course, Bozo the Clown's always thinking out the box, out his head, worried about what Mama Bear doing instead of just worried about his lane, his zone, and his space. But he goes on to tell my sweet Katie, don't take her lightly. Always stay on guard. Always have your guard up. And know when to call the po-po when you need it. Because she still ain't stable. This is what Bozo the Clown is saying. Okay? And I'm like, shut up. You done got her goodies. You done thought she was your wife. You had the opportunity to put her little behind in jail. You didn't do it. So I'm going to need you to go have several seats at the Staples Center in LA. And when you get tired, just go through each seats again till you wear yourself out and you can't even talk no more. Okay? Because you need to be seen but not heard. Bozo the Clown. Seen but not heard. Okay. Then we go to my sweet Katie is telling Bozo the Clown, it seems like Papa Bear is really, really happy. And she's really, really happy for him that Mama Bear is making him so happy. She feels he's really in love with Mama Bear. And she's comfortable with Papa Bear living next door to her. And I'm like, see, you just left out one big piece, my sweet Katie. You can't get too close, too comfortable with Papa Bear without throwing red flags into play. You know what I'm saying? Making Quinn's high intensity senses take over her sense. You don't get what I'm saying? But anyway, we don't want you to be a tragedy. We don't want you to be a tragedy in her life or how she views things. So keep a clean perspective when you're messing around with Papa Bear. Please don't let her find any evidence or any wrongdoings on your part, because yes, you will pay. Yes, you will pay. My Mama Bear is not stable. We all know that. So we just need to stay away from her trigger points. Keep her on an even keel because she will fight for what's hers. Okay? Materialistic, anything tangible or intangible. If she feels it's hers, she gonna fight to the death. Okay? So beware, my sweet Katie. Take heed of what Bozo the Clown is telling you, because he's on point with that. But hey, if you don't mess with her, you don't mess with her territory, she fine. She cool. You can rock with her. You know what I'm saying? Become a friend. Just don't double cross her. Okay. Um then we have Spencer Man. He's talking to his mom and he's telling Mama Bear, Don't do anything to mess up my life anymore. You seem like you got your life together. You seem like you're very happy. I feel it in the air. I see it when I'm looking at both of y'all. Just stay out of my life, okay? So if we do get back together, me and Blackwater, it's because we wanted to be back together. Not no manipulation from you, not no manipulation for Papa Bear. Just leave it as it is and let us find our way back to each other. That's pretty much what he was trying to tell Mama Bear. You know Mama Bear ain't listening. Mm-mm. She ain't listening. But then we go back to Papa Bear. He's asking Black Widow, does she doubt his judgment in choosing her to take them into the next 50 years of this fashion creation? Forestry creations, what are we talking about? We go to commercial, we come back. We have Bozo the Clown is getting some taping time because, we haven't seen him in a minute. Haven't been taping with nobody else. You know, now it's his time to tape with his beloved Black Widow. Okay, him and my sweet Katie are talking about Papa Bear and his demeanor and behavior. And does she think there's anything wrong or off about him out of the norm? And my sweet Katie is thinking about what he's saying, and she's thinking about the time she spent with him, and she just act all getified, like she's possibly can be in love with the man. I'm like, wait a minute now. Did we just forewarn you? And Mama Bear Shaw was over in your crib before that actually became your crib, telling you if you can't act right and toe the line, you don't need to buy this house. And she was right. Why are you going after somebody or having like fun feelings about him and expressing them with such joy on your face? You know what I'm saying? Ah, my sweet Katie, she's gonna run you in the ground. Okay, she already done forewarned you, and I'm not feeling any ways towards the negative for on her if she gets on your behind. Okay, so watch out and stay strong. Find some other man, not Papa Bear. Okay, then we go to pretty much Sweet Katie is talking about no, she don't see anything wrong with him. He's fine. Take it in regard to his health, had failed him. He's trying to get back on the track and recuperate. But his spirit seems very, she was just going way out. God, like I said, she was getting too giddy with it. They're making me think the writer's trying to write something else in, like a light-hearted affair. I don't know. But Katie gonna get her butt beat because I'm sure the writer's gonna want to have her have a comeback. You know what I'm saying? So it would be very interesting to see what they would come up with for these next couple of episodes that they're gonna air. But then we go back to Mama Bear and Spencer Man. They're both still having family talk between the two of them. And Mama Bear is telling him to stay committed. Stay committed to his marriage, stay committed to his vows, and continue to fight for Black Widow. Even though she don't seem like she's interested, she is. She's just confused. And that confusement is going to get her in a lot of more trouble. So, he basically is just telling him the same thing Papa Bear told him. Hold the line, stay strong, and get your marriage back on track. Okay? Meaning, Bozo the Clown got to go somewhere and love on somebody else because it's just going to come to a tragedy. It's going to come to a tragedy. I told you, they ain't going to keep them together. No way, no how. Not in this millennium. Okay? Then we go back to a Black Widow. She's talking about needing a safety net. And she's asking Papa Bear, will he be there for her? And he said, of course. Papa Bear said he's telling her to take the job for herself, not for nobody else, but because she knows she deserves it. She knows she can do good things with the company. He believes in her. What else does she need? Okay. Then Papa Bear says he is not matchmaking between her and Spencer Man. But Spencer Man will be there working right under you. So keep that in mind as well when you make this final decision on whether you want to become my next CEO or not. And of course, Black Widow's worried. She's worried about what Rusty Dusty, her father, would do and say. She's worried about Rick. because he's always wanted to be the CEO, and he's made no small talk about it. Okay, and then she's wondering what Thorn would say. So Papa Bear just put her in place and answer all those questions for us rusty dusties. He said, don't trust him. Don't know if I ever will. I might lead his world not trusting that joker. Okay. But no, no, not in this time, not in this millennium, honey. You better take it before I hire some outside help. When it comes to Rick, no, Rick is doing a fantastic. Ooh, go getter, greedy behind. He's doing very well with international forestry creation, so he needs to stay there. That's what he's made his footstool in, and everybody respects him. They don't know anything about the rest of the family too much because he's been over there doing the darn thing, and that's pretty much why I want him to stay. And he's not too much interested in business these days. He's loving on his wife and his new found daughter, okay, and trying to make another child come in the world. So he's kind of busy with family time, and we don't want to take that away from him. Okay, and then last but not least, he goes to say Dawn. He's not really interested. You know, made it plain as day. Don't put him up for grabs because he could care less. So there's no other person that we need to discuss. If it's not going to be you, then it's going to be somebody else that I have to hire from the outside. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it in the family. Dee da dee da. You know what I'm saying? Blase blase. Okay, and so she's kind of like, okay, okay, I can see where you're going with this. I can see where you're going with this. So there's no real reason why she shouldn't take it. So Papa Bear, tells her, he gives a sound reasoning why he's not choosing them. And she's agreeing with him. We go to commercial, we come back. We have My Sweet Katie and Bozo the Clown still making small talk about Mama Bear. Bozo the Clown is telling My Sweet Katie to play it safe. Always be on your guard with her. Da da dee da da da. That's his song and dance. That's his little orchestra playing in the background, like Cry Me a River. Who put you out your misery? Go sit down somewhere. Bozo the Clown, please go sit down. Okay, or go get in your car where all the clowns just get in. There's about 50 of them in this little car and they just go, drive away. Please do that and give me a nice chuckle. Anyway, we go back to Spencer Man. He's enjoying a roast beef sandwich that his mom threw together for him. He said, "Ooh, it was good," like you said. She said, "Honey, I only have the best for my men, okay?" And I could feel her on that one. Mama taking care of home. All righty then, Mama Bear. Then we have Black Widow. Black Widow is leaving her granddad. She don't talk to him enough. He's tired. This, that, and the third. But before she leaves, she wants to know where, if she takes a position, where's Mama Bear gonna fit in all this? What's her rank when it comes to her being CEO? And of course, Papa Bear makes it very clear. He wants her to be very professional. He wants her to get away that anger, that animosity, and handle herself in an adult fashion where your emotions are mostly turned off and you're just dealing with logic. Not what you want to happen, not what you feel. Keep your feelings out of it. And you're going to have to respect her because she's not going anywhere. And as we say, if you're going to have a little ordeal about that, you can't toe the line when it comes to treating her the way you would treat any person that I'm married to, which she is your grandmother now, whether you like it or not. She's in the family. She's not going nowhere. Then maybe you don't need to hold that position because I need it to be with someone who's even keeled and can keep their emotions under wrap. So yes, ma'am, she will be there. She will be working right beside you. So keep that in mind when you make your final decision. So I was like, all right, Papa Bear, tell them don't be trying to play that game because you don't want to hear it when it comes to your woman, your wife. Okay. So pretty much Black Widow gets the understanding that yeah, she works there. Yes. Mama Bear gonna be all up in her behind night and day, 7 days a week. Five total, but she has to come over. They have to have family time. So it's pretty much 7 days a week. Okay. So, but he's telling her, don't be stressed. Doesn't have to be a stressful situation. She just pretty much needs to grow up and face life as it is. You know what I'm saying? Let people live like we're gonna let her live when it comes to her uh intimate relationships. But we ought to be on deck. Mama Bear ain't going nowhere. We go to commercial. We come back. Papa Bear is having a slight headache. He's getting some. Black Widow's getting some medicine for him. It might be showing the fact that maybe Papa Bear really don't want to come back. Maybe something is really happening in his real life, and he can't stand taping so much as he has done in the past, and done a fantastic job doing it and serving us well in the entertainment business. So they might be saying goodbye to him, just trying to ease him out, let him have less scenes. You know, like I said, his health may be impaired in real life. So we see it coming from more so the older actors. They just get tired, getting into the same mundane type of thing. And, you know, you like entertaining people, but sometimes enough is enough. You done your spiel, and others have to take on. So I could see the writers writing, you know, her becoming a new face and part of the whole acting scene about her being a more bigger part in this while her grandfather fades out in a sense. So it's very interesting to see how that's going to play out. But he goes on and tell Mama Bear, you know, Steffi, Black Widow had got some of his medication. It's the pain is relieved. It's not as was intense as it was. And then he starts telling them both, Spencer Man and Mama Bear, about his talk with Black Widow. Then we have Black Widow has finally come home or gone home to Bozo the Clown, and she was expecting to have a little person, you know, running over there hollering, carrying on, and she figured out that you know, Master Will didn't get a chance to come over. He's by himself, but he's happy to see her. So Black Widow says, talking about her grandfather's visit with Bozo the Clown, and she's pretty much telling Bozo that he's not coming back to the company. She really don't feel like he is. He's tired. He wants to spend more time being at home, and you know, quite frankly, Mama Bear was there also, so she's not really going to be a factor in being at the office as much as people would think she's going to be. And of course, Bozo the Clown is liking that. And then he said, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So he needs to have somebody else over him so he can enjoy life and keep Quinn pretty much out the mix. No, Mama Bear. And then Black Widow's telling Bozo the Clown that her grandfather and Mama Bear wants someone to take over the news, you know, the company and take it further into the future. And they chose a new CEO and they ran it past me. And of course, you know, those are the clowns asking her who he's naming, her father, he's naming, you know, other candidates and stuff of that nature. And then she finally comes down to tell him, oh, no, it's me. And both of the clowns looking like, are you crazy? You can't see what's going on. Your grandfather is manipulating you, and Quinn is behind it. I was like, if you don't sit yourself down in those staple auditorium seats in LA, son, and stop putting your 2 cents in, no, it's playing how it's supposed to play. Black Widow always liked power. She always liked authority. She likes the lavish life. She cannot live a poor woman's dream. Okay, she has to be all up in the social media, rubbing elbows with the rich and famous, other rich and famous people. And no, she's not the kind of girl you thought she was. But hey, the writers had to write y'all back together. Now let's see who she's gonna blame or who you gonna blame, other than who you currently are blaming, which is Black Widow. I mean not Black Widow, but Mama Bear. Okay, no, Quinn is not your problem. Wyatt is not your problem. The universe is not your problem. Your problem is still messing with Black Widow, thinking she's all that in a bag of chips. My goodness, Bozo the Clown, you've been married to her, what, three, 4 times? You sounding like Rusty Dusty and Logan's Run. Okay, just face it. She loves the lifestyle that dollar bill live, and of course, we already know Spencer Man like living that life, that plush life. Okay, he's all about that life, and you're not. So you're more on the trail of helping the environment, saving the environment, saving the whales, saving anything except for yourself and your own relationship. Okay, so that's the way it was. And of course, Black Widow was looking at him like, okay, I'm still gonna have to leave you because you're sitting up there saying I have to choose between my happiness and your happiness and what can come between both our happiness. But I don't work too hard. Went to school, this, that, and the other, and you crazy. You think I'm finna pass up this chance. I'm like, oh no. But okay, you were thinking about his manipulation too with Mama Bear. So like I said, Buster the Clown don't like it. He tells her, you can't take that job. No, you can't. No, no, no. He's telling Black Widow to say no to the job offer. And Black Widow don't like it. She don't like his perspective on it. And I'm like, okay, Buster the Clown is talking against her running for secretions. Like, she's some Bozo the Clown. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, ooh, it's going to be infighting. Infighting. I'm going to be enjoying every last minute of it, guys. I sure am. Because they never could stay together. The writers don't want them to stay together. Okay? And the two of them are they're too different. I get with the whole theory of difference and opposites attract. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. But these two people are just not meant to be together. Okay? They're not. But anyway, guys, that was my synopsis of The Bold and the Beautiful that aired today, Wednesday. No, it's Tuesday, December 6th at 1:30 my time zone. Okay. Look forward to talking with you tomorrow, God willing, for more exciting drama. CBS daytime will be bringing us, and I will be recapping and reviewing of my perspective of what happened. Okay, blessings to you all. Have a nice night. Bye bye.